Hi, I'm Tom Lemberg, and I'm the founder and CEO of Curebase. This audience already knows that DCTs have come a long way. Recent adoption during COVID has proven that lots of activities in clinical trials can be done remotely with the help of home care, telemedicine, ePro, and other tools. But this audience also knows that most studies cannot be done completely from home. That means that for most protocols, DCTs are very far from delivering their full promise. I'll explain why it matters with a personal story. My sister has a serious chronic autoimmune condition. It took her years to get the right diagnosis and to find the right doctors. She's also what you would call an engaged patient and always stays up to date on the latest treatments. But if one of those treatments is still in clinical trials, my sister is faced with a pretty bad option. Leave her trusted physician and travel hundreds of miles to the nearest research site. That's a no-go for her and a barrier to potentially life-changing treatment. Let's imagine a better way, a model of research where my sister gets access to any clinical trial that could help her without leaving her trusted physician. This model is what we at Curebase call BYOP, bring your own physician, and here's how it works. First, patients discover trials online and learn about the potential benefits of participating. Let's say our trial is called the All Patients Trial. Now, normally on landing pages, you'd see a map or nothing at all. The sites aren't usually anywhere nearby, and participation can often feel totally impossible for the patient. Our call to action, though, is completely different. We say, tell your doctor about all patients. In this world, the patient can quickly understand that they have access to this new medicine without travel and with a doctor they trust. The patient can pre-screen at home with simple eligibility questions, input the contact details for their own physician, and then hop on a telemedicine call to meet with a Curebase virtual coordinator and provide remote consent. Our coordinators then guide the patient to email their doctor directly and introduce them to the trial. They could discuss it at their next visit or even over the phone. In our model, the patient-physician relationship is preserved. In parallel, Curebase sends instructions to the physician's practice for how to participate in the study as a doctor. The doctor can create an account and see their patient's record in Curebase. We offer a simple, in-app workflow for activation. It's easy and transparent and doesn't require you to be a clinical trial expert to get activated. The physician or their staff can answer pre-qualification questionnaires to ensure they're able to administer the treatment and then also upload a CV. Then, they schedule a video activation session for training and onboarding. On the call, an experienced remote PI provides basic training, explains the treatment, and establishes the relationship and expectations. Comprehension quizzes can be used as well. The physician, though, is only trained on the activities they will be delegated, and that's determined by the sponsor. During the call, lastly, the staff inputs pharmacy details and the drug is shipped. And in no time, the patient will be receiving an investigational treatment with their own doctor. Now for the inevitable question. Isn't it really hard to be a PI? Can it really be this simple? The answer is, in BYOP, the patient's physician is not the PI. We are recasting the role of the physician to focus on treatment, not research administration. Once activated, the physician actually joins a larger Curebase virtual site powered by a team of totally remote PIs and coordinators who perform most of the study procedures online. For example, if there's an adverse event, or a home visit to coordinate, or a sponsor engagement like a monitoring visit, all of that is handled remotely by the Curebase staff using our virtual site operations platform. Data from in-person follow-ups can be collected automatically via e-faxing and EMR connections, further reducing physician data entry to the absolute minimum. The delegation of authority and its limitations can be decided with the sponsor proactively to assure complete confidence in study execution and compliance to GCP. But maintaining simplicity for the physician and a focus on treatment is what makes BYOP possible. Now, incredibly, we are already doing this today in observational research, in diagnostics, and in real-world studies. We're running a study for pregnant moms where women participate with their own OB-GYNs all around the country. We're running a cancer diagnostic study where patients participate with their own GI specialists. We've deployed our software to nearly 100 community physicians new to research, and they're thriving. Now we are ready to apply our BYOP technology to phase 2 and 3 drug studies, and by partnering with the right drug company now, we can do something revolutionary for patients and sponsors that redefines the role of the physician. So one more time, why does BYOP matter? BYOP is the solution that enables any patient to be in complex, life-changing drug trials with their own doctor, not just home-based studies. And in 5 years, when BYOP is the go-to model for clinical trials, we see a future where every patient like my sister thinks of clinical trials as part of the standard of care and knows that every option is available to them.